How you doing? So here are my thoughts when it comes to Nebula's buff on paper. All I can say is best moderate buff ever in MCOC. This buff is really good. I would say that with this buff, I would put her number 2 in the tech class. I would even put her number 1 in the tech class for average MCOC players and beginners. If you're not a skill player, I would put her number 1 in the tech class. That's how good this buff is. She is going to be really, really good. Let's just break down why that's the case. Okay, let's look at what they did for her. I'm not going to go over everything, I'm just going to go over what they did to improve her. So, I actually have a rank 2 Nebula now. I just took my 6-star Nebula to rank 2 because there was a level up and a tech advancement going on at the same time. And I was like, okay, I have a rank 2 tech gem. I'm going to take her to rank 2. No regrets whatsoever because she's already a decent champion. And, you know, as far as moderate buffs go, they're either decent or very good. There's never been a bad moderate champion because they don't really change the champion design. The only one that was bad, you could even argue this wasn't even bad at all, was the hood buff, but they fixed it back to what it used to be. But every moderate buff has been decent or very good, so I'm very confident that her buff was gonna be better than she was. And she's already a decent champion. I mean, she's gonna be cheesing a lot of opponents with 250,000 health or below with a 6-star rank 3. Basically, especially you have that Proxima Synergy. Get to that SP2, game over, man. I think I'm 100% confident. A 6-star rank 5, max attack boost would pretty much probably have the record for Realm of Legends. Completion, maybe just Winter Soldier as well. Um, I would probably say some fights in Labyrinth of Legends because Labyrinth of Legends have a 50k cap. She doesn't even reach that cap. Most of her damage is in damage over time. This champion is already decent. They just made her better. So let's look at what they did to improve her. So she is now going to be shock immune. Before she had like three, I believe, shocks effects that you can apply to her, and then after that she'll become not immune to shock. So this time she's gonna be shock immune, so you can keep throwing shocks at her, and she's still gonna be fine because she's shock immune. She's gonna be able to chase like shock node fights. Man, she's fact that she's immune to bleed and poison. She's gonna be pretty cheesy when it comes to great for biohazard. Um, especially with the guillotine synergy, guillotine 2999 synergy, she's gonna be great. Um, I think I would. I Let's look at her buff. So she's now shock immune. So instead of starting with two indefinite self repair charges, she's gonna start with three now, and then used to be in the signature ability when she runs out of um, I guess that's not really worded correctly. Self repair charges when she runs out, she will gain another after 10 seconds. That used to be in the signature ability, Max Sig. Now it's in her kit, so she doesn't even need to be awakened versus Max Sig before pre buff when it comes to her post buff. I mean, these are on paper. She might get nerfed. Who knows? Hopefully not. But that's really great. Also, what other things they have in her? They added. Another, probably the biggest thing I would say is while holding block, Nebula builds up 1 amp charge every 0.65 seconds. It used to be zero point 0.9 seconds. Now it's 0.65 seconds. Yeah, it would have been nice if it was like, zero point 0.5 seconds, but that might be like too much, I guess. But 0.65 seconds compared to zero point 0.9 seconds, that's definitely a lot better. Definitely better. Not sure about a lot, but it's definitely better. Also, what they improve on her is probably my favorite part is her special 3. Her special 3 is now, you know, it used to be while active, any contact with the opponent has a 100% chance, I believe, to inflict a shock debuff for 10 seconds. Now it's only 75% chance, but it's for 25 seconds. Not only that, while active, Nebula has a 65% chance to gain an amp charge when making contact with the opponent. So this is such a good buff. I think this arguably is the first or second most important buff to her, other than reducing her ability to hold block and gain charges, because you don't have to worry about charging your charges. You can just go to special attack 3 all the time. You don't even have to go to special attack 2, because most of the time all you did was with her is just hold block, get to 20 charges, then fire this special 2. Now you don't have to worry about holding block. You can just focus on your special attack 3, and she's gonna do more damage than she did before, and so she's not gonna be as hard to play with. She's gonna be more fun to play with as well. What else? Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. That special attack 3 is also big, especially if you're running Liquid Courage and Double Edge. You don't have to worry about recoil damage because you're gonna be constantly throwing special attack 3, and with the special attack 3, you can go a special attack 3 and then a special attack 2, because it'll be a lot easier to get to 20 um what do you call the amp charges when you throw in the special 3, because as you can see here, while active, it's going to be for 25 seconds. Nebula has a 65% chance to gain an amp charge when making contact with the opponent. So you can go from special attack 3 to special attack 2. So this really makes her so good. um I mentioned in Realm of Legends, a 500% sure 5-star rank 5, 6-star rank 5, max attack boost. She's gonna be setting records. I don't know fastest time, because you never know with newer champions, but oh man, because once she gets to a special attack 2, it's game over in Realm of Legends. It's a 6-star rank 5 max attack boost. The question is, would a 6-star rank 4 max boost would be able to take out the opponent with just, one special 2? We never know, right? So that's a good question. But what this her she's gonna be like really awesome. I really think she's better than Warlock, because Warlock to me, I think, would be number 2 in the tech class. you know I think Warlock is the best tech champion currently, if you're not, skill player, if you're an average MCOC player. But we feel, but let's just say tech class right now, I think Warlock is number 2, because he just has so many things going on for him. But Nebula, she's kind of like Warlock. She has it all. There's nothing this champion does that really has everything. She is triple immune. Um, what else? Triple immunity, bleed, poison, and shock. She can has ability to regen. You know, and the good thing about her regen, like every time she's regenning, if you have like that recovery mastery, you're gonna be able to get like 115% of your health back that you lost. So you actually gain health if you activate the, what do you call this, self repair buff. So this is a really great counter to counter like special attack 3, like against Hyperion, pretty sure in like 6.2, I think there's also one 6.3 where he constantly gained power. I'm pretty sure um, Nebula would be able to solo it. The fact that she has three indefinite sub repair charges now, and she gains an extra one with synergy. So I think she's better. I think when you look at that utility wise, she's the same as pretty much Warlock. She has ability to regen, which I think is slightly better than Warlock's. Yes, damage over time, immunity, same thing with Warlock. But the biggest thing about her compared to Warlock is damage per second. Damage. She's gonna hit so much harder than Warlock with this buff. I mean, she probably already hits harder than Warlock pre-buff. With this buff, she's gonna hit much harder than Warlock, and especially with special 3, it's like you don't have to worry about like constantly holding your block try to get to 20 charges, because you just keep on just spamming SP3, and the fact that you have a 65% chance when you activate special 3 to gain an amp charge, and then 75% chance to inflict shock debuff when you anytime you hit the opponent, or I don't know if it's hit the opponent or your opponent hits you as well. Maybe that's even better, I guess, if you think about your opponent hitting you as well. I don't think block counts. So this is pretty much you get hit or they opponent. So or you hit the opponent. So like every 5 hit combo, you have a what 3.225 chance of on average an amp charge, and every time a 5 hit combo, you have a 3.75 chance to inflict a shock debuff. So total on average, if you like do a 5 hit combo and then parry, she's gonna be an average getting 7 shock charges on the opponent. That is crazy, man. So basically, you just go to a special 3 all the time. You don't have to worry about going to special 2. But if you do go to special attack 3, it's a lot easier to go special attack 3 and be able to get 20 charges to a special attack 2. And I think why she's not only better, even though Warlock and Guillotine are both like so much utility wise. Why she's better? Obviously, number one, gonna hit so much harder than Warlock with this buff. She also has better synergy. Her awakening ability is useful. It's not really used, not that you know, not really gonna make a difference. But if you're gonna go to a special attack 3 all the time, you can pretty much with that extra 25% combat rate, you're pretty much always gonna have that active what do you call that, weapon overcharge active almost all the time with the max sig. So yeah, that's helpful, but not nothing necessarily, I would say. She has better synergy than Warlock. This synergy she has with um, Guillotine 29, she already has the synergy, which is pretty good. Like every with Guillotine 29.9, which like she gains like 70% of bar power every time her immune. She gains damage over time that she's immune to. So this is gonna even better because she gains an extra additional self repair 1. So it's almost like having 2 instead of 2. It's now 4 just with this synergy. It's pretty crazy. And then self repair recharges 25% faster as well. And also this synergy she has with um, I would probably say Guardian, which is even better because you gain that extra block for efficiency, and she gains the uh, every time gaining an amp charge pauses all shock debuffs on the opponent for zero point 0.2 seconds. So that's gonna make the shocks on the opponent even longer, means more damage. So this is such a great synergy with Guardian because you got that block efficiency with Guardian, and plus you'll be able to pause all shocks for zero point 0.2 seconds. So that's really nice synergy. That's why I think she's gonna be really, really good. Um, Definitely, I would say at least number 2 in the tech class with this buff. What are your thoughts when it comes to Nebula? I think she's going to be amazing.